Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday, the 10th of August 2023. So yesterday, big tech, banks, Bitcoin, bullion breakdown ahead of CPI and bonds were bid higher. Technical or tactical headwinds, I should say, more cracks appearing and emerging according to this article. Interesting to see what they are. And the US stocks retreated on what was another choppy session ahead of the US CPI. It was choppy yesterday. Economic news today, well, we already know it's Thursday. We've got the CPI numbers. We know the BS. We can see that this has been dropping off a cliff since it peaked. But today they're actually forecasting a reversal of 3.3% there on those numbers. So if it comes out less than 3, then the market's going to rally. If it comes out 3.3 or greater, the market's going to rally after it's had a shakeout, because that's how it works, isn't it? Dollar, while we're here, we'll look at that as well. That was sideways to higher yesterday, but the market still crushed the metals, which we'll look at later on. But first, let's have a look at this choppy sideways move yesterday in the Dow. So yesterday, I've got an inside bar. That's always an indication that we've got a market that's choppy. In the 30-minute chart, you can see that choppiness. We moved up, and then it was choppy all the way through until the US market opened. It sold off, then it came back, then it sold off again, and overnight we're above the DP, trying to get back towards the R1 and yesterday's high. We'll just have to wait and see if the market can do this. German DAX, also an inside bar for yesterday, sideways, and also above the 5MA, trying to move back to the upside today as well. There's a bit more volatility overnight as well, which we'll look at in a moment. We moved higher to begin with in the German DAX, then we sailed back to the downside and then sideways before moving back up, and at the moment we're retesting the DP level there. Overnight you can see that we've had a bit of a shakeout there in the 5-minute chart down to the DP 200MA, and the market now moving higher. But yesterday, choppy session, as you can see as I move the chart. We had a few breakouts now and again, but the market certainly choppy yesterday afternoon. It was just awful, absolutely awful when the Dow opened, you can see. But then it broke later on, which is an absolute pain in the proverbial. When you finish trading for the day, the market then decides that it's going to break down. Very choppy yesterday as well after the initial move. Even that move was choppy as it went up and then changed its mind and then sat for a while and then sat for a while and then broke down a bit. And then, as you can see there, we sat for a while, and then later on the market broke, and it was plain sailing in the evening. Lovely trends in the market, but not during the afternoon or the morning yesterday. It was pretty grim and nasty, to say the least. But not surprising given the markets the day before the CPI, as I did warn yesterday. In the S&P 500, this one trading below yesterday or Tuesday's low, and then market coming back sideways at the moment, again waiting for the CPI numbers. More of a straightforward chart there. Market down to Tuesday's low, back up to the close of Tuesday, and then back down to the low, and then now overnight trying to get back above the DP. In the FT100, breaking out of that sideways ascending triangle that I spoke of for the last few days. They tend to break to the upside. It did, however, the market came under some selling, which you can see has happened. We moved up, we broke through, we came back, we broke through, we came back, we broke through, and then we got a bit of a gap overnight as well. I don't know why, but we have. But the market's finding support at the DP level at the moment. And then finally in the metals, the down move isn't over yet, so we continue to see the metals crushed. 22 is, $23, isn't it, that level? No, it's not, it's $22. And I keep thinking it says 22.96. That's why I keep saying 23. It's 22.09. So $22, that will be taken out, and I wouldn't be at all surprised at the rate that they're going at the moment with the manipulation in the derivatives markets of selling 42 million ounces of the value of silver on the markets every day at the moment, that they'll try and get it down to $20. And if the inflation numbers are high, then this is going to go south because the dollar will move higher initially. initially, and then you may see a reversal and a flight to the gold market and silver markets as people think, hang on, this inflation's not over. That's only if it comes out above 3.3, of course. So gold also moving down yesterday, taking out the 200 MA as well. Expect lower prices on this as central banks continue to buy at record levels for the gold market there. Okay, that's it for this one. Let's see what those numbers are at lunchtime. Expect a bit of quiet trade before then, unless something kicks off. But otherwise, at 1:30 it is. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next